Are being carried out at Iran's first nuclear power plant. The Bushehr reactor is being loaded with simulated fuel so systems can be checked. The plant is being built by Russian technicians. The head of the Russian Atomic Agency says Moscow and Tehran may set up a joint enterprise to run the facility. Sergei Kirienko says Russia plans to supply nuclear fuel to the plant, yet it's still unclear when the facility will be commissioned. Although Tehran insists Bushehr will only provide electricity, there are fears the project is a cover for developing nuclear weapons. RT's Maria Fanoshina explains.
It's a nuclear plant that's fueled anger in the West even before it's been switched on. $1 billion Russian-built reactor is on the verge of being fired up.
It's a big step forward. The Iranian people are grateful for Russia's assistance. It helped Iran at the time when many refused.
The Bushehr light water reactor is a part of the country's nuclear program, which Iran says will provide a population of more than 70 million with the power they need. However, the US, several European countries and Israel have long doubted its peaceful intentions, questioning why the world's fourth largest oil producer would be facing energy shortages. They suspect Tehran is seeking to develop its own nuclear weapon. The IAEA has recently fueled these fears. The UN's nuclear watchdog reported Iran has now enriched enough uranium to make a bomb. Russia has always stressed it opposes nuclear weapons proliferation and emphasized the Bushehr plant has nothing to do with atomic bombs.
Russia is supplying fuel for the station, and it will also be collecting the nuclear waste. This very fuel could be used for the extraction of plutonium, which is required for making nuclear weapons. But this process will be monitored by the IAEA, which brings Iran's chances of using waste from this station for the production of nuclear weapons close to nil.
Few countries in the world openly do business with Iran, but Russia does, and that's something that's never gone down well in the West.
By the 1990s, Russia's atomic industry was almost non-existent. The Iranian proposal was a lifeline, but no one wanted to see Russia's development, nor its success at international levels.
Analysts say the long-awaited startup of the Bushehr plant is a political and commercial victory for both Moscow and Tehran.
China, Indonesia and Vietnam, when they saw that we were a reliable partner, they started making agreements with Russia on cooperation in the area of the peaceful use of nuclear power.
Moscow and Tehran signed a deal on the construction of the Bushehr plant back in 1995, but Iran's nuclear development started long before.
In the 1970s, the Shah invited some Western companies to build a nuclear plant in Iran. He said the atomic industry can enrich the country and make it different from other oil-based monarchies of the Persian Gulf. But the 1979 revolution and then the Iran-Iraq war halted the project.
So the idea, first floated in the 70s, has finally become a reality. Maria Fanoshina, RT.